Very clear, y'all. We're gonna put this to bed. Let me adjust the chat. We're gonna put this to bed once and for all, and this is gonna be my last time addressing it. But there is some new information that I want to relate to the fans because you guys are the reason why. Coupled with that and my hard work, you guys are the reason why I'm in this position right now because you guys continuously come back to watch my channel. So I think it's very, very important that I be very, 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 very transparent with you guys about what's going on with not only myself, but within the community. And I'm part of this community, and I'm going to be very, very transparent with you guys about what has transpired with myself and BallIslife these last couple of days, so you guys know what's going on. All right, so here we go. I was, for some reason, I wanted to see if Matt commented on any of my videos again. That was I believe at around 11 o'clock this morning, and I went back to the videos. I will say this: me and AK spoke again yesterday. And we spoke about some things that I won't disclose, but me and AK always speak. Me and AK still have a great relationship. I'm going to always root for AK. I'm going to always root for his success because I genuinely do want to see AK succeed. I want to see AK succeed in all of his endeavors. But this morning, after we talked yesterday, these comments are from yesterday, but I saw these comments this morning. So let's go ahead and read the comments. But I will say, since then, Matt has deleted these comments. But I'm going to give you guys the full story about everything that has transpired today and what is going to be going on going forward in terms of NBD times BallIslife. All right, so we're going to be very, very transparent. Let's go ahead and read these comments. This is from BallIslife, Matt. Everyone loves working with us. I think it's best for you as a fan to not take sides and just understand what we are asking for is pretty small. We are allowing another uploader to generate revenue off our videos and have done for a while, and now he's throwing a giant hissy fit over it just so he can make a video about it while also accusing us of buying bots. I'm here as myself from my own account. He made the same accusation over the phone to AK, yet he comes on here making a video saying we bought bots to attack his account. Why would AK go on this channel to chat with him if he could just buy bots all along? To insinuate that after chatting about and putting it to rest on the phone with AK just shows you where this person's mindset is at. Everyone always has to use BallIslife to generate more views in a negative light, and we do not do the same. Have a great weekend. You're right, he doesn't have to, but we don't have to allow him to react to our videos if he doesn't want to extend that small courtesy either. He's talking about putting the link in the description. This is the problem with content creation these days. Everyone wants to skirt the ethics of how to properly do things when they are asked to, and it's pointed out, we get responses similar to yours. Then somebody says, bro, the F you talking about views? Y'all just trying to strong on him because he with TNC and y'all hate seeing other people do good. Boy, like whatever. I'm not reading that other comment. And then I think it was another comment. It was another comment that I probably didn't screenshot, but I'm not gonna lie, my bad. Y'all already read it. Y'all already read it. I'm not gonna be able to zoom in. But what I will say is these comments are deleted. One thing I didn't like was the comments being made, but without a phone call to me, because I didn't make any more comments. I didn't like the fact that Matt was talking about me to commenters on my videos. That's one thing I didn't like. But I will say me and Matt did have a conversation. So we had a conversation. He told me his piece. I told him my piece. And we still haven't come to an agreement on anything. We haven't come to an agreement on, it was a very, very, I wouldn't say hostile conversation, but I would say intense conversation. Um, and we have not come to an agreement on what we will be doing going forward. But I was given an ultimatum essentially, which made me stand on my 10 toes. So basically, it is either I'm going to um, either take the video down or trim out the part where I speak about bots, or demonetization of every BallIslife video that I reacted to will occur. Which, you know, it is essentially their IP, it's their intellectual property, and they have every right to demonetize my content because I am reacting to their content. So I decided to delete all the videos. I decided to delete every single BallIslife video that was on my channel as a result. So, you know, that is the reality of the situation. I'm going to take the situation to the chin, and I'm going to respect the decisions of owners of a platform because I own my own platform. And if they want to make that decision, then they can make that decision. But I cannot backpedal, and I refuse to backpedal in this situation of trimming out anything that I said in that video or taking the video down. And I told Matt that, and I told AK this. This is not to create content off another platform. This is not to negatively talk about a platform in any type of way. But I think the fans need to know why I will not be reacting to BallIslife videos anymore. I think it's just very important that I be transparent with the fans. I think it was more of the bot situation that they took offense with. And, you know, they can feel the way they feel because they aren't wrong in how they feel. But I'm not going to backtrack or backpedal at any point in terms of trimming out or taking down any video, because the genuine way I felt about what occurred was this entire situation occurred from a comment, and you cannot control. All right, so chat, I'll put it to you like this, chat and people that are watching via YouTube video. You cannot slap someone and then get mad that you get punched in the face. You understand what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying is you cannot do something publicly to someone and then not like their reaction. Their reaction is a consequence to what you've done already, if you understand what I'm saying. So basically, this is just the reality of the situation going forward. Obviously, I will not be reacting or supporting BallIslife and their videos unless something occurs. But I will be supporting every other platform, whether that be Street Stars, Next Chapter, June's League, OTD. I will still be reacting to their videos, regardless of any discrepancies that they have between the owners. That is not my issue. My sole focus is to push the community forward and build matchups for me and you to see. That is my only focus. My only focus is to build matchups for me and you to see. And also to come from a place of integrity and come from a place of respect. But I will give Matt credit that he did call me. So I'm letting everybody in the chat know and everybody in the YouTube basketball community know that Matt did call me. We did have a conversation, and sometimes grown men disagree. And we did disagree, and this is what it is now, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, and whatever the fans want to do with that is what the fans want to do with that. yeah, that's genuinely how I feel about the situation. We're going to continue to push forward as the NBD community, um, as the ABC crew. So I mean, it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. It is what it is. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just chat. In my honest opinion, I couldn't. I just think the value of what I bring to the table for the community is very, very evident, man. I care about this community. I want to see players succeed, and I also want to see platforms succeed. I mean, think about it, Chad. I'm not trying to say this again, but um, the ABC crew. I'm not going to say we're totally responsible for the Pat and Kel matchup, but the ABC crew set up the Pat and Kel matchup, man. You know, and that is from coverage. You know, that is from coverage of the game. That is from Michelle A. Millie covering the game and shining light on players. And I really, my main concern is, what about the players that won't get any coverage now? What about the players that won't get any coverage now? You know, because I'm just thinking about Pat So Wavy. Does Pat So Wavy even get that opportunity if we're not just knocking at the door for it? I'm serious, because I really wanted to see Pat win. Like he was definitely on a tear, but he needed a slight push, a slight, like, hey, look at this guy right here. Um, it's just a reality situation. It's just a reality situation. Let me get off this Discord. So I'm right here. It's just a reality situation, chat. It's just a reality situation. I wish every player the best. I wish BallIslife the best. I wish we could have communicated better. I wish we could have communicated a lot better than what occurred. But as a man and as men, we look at things for what it is and we move accordingly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move accordingly. And that is how I feel about this situation. Just find it hard, man. Um,